Okay, we're hitting arms today. Biceps, triceps, forearms. But I still do a full body warm up with the rowing machine because I like it. I think that's the most important thing about working out, going to the gym, your fitness, is that you do things that you enjoy rather than what is the best. So, yeah, I could do 15 minutes on a treadmill at 3 miles an hour. I can do that. But I don't know. I just like the full body aspect of the rowing machine. I like it's pretty efficient with how it burns the calories. And I know that people will say like, "Oh, the calorie counter is not accurate." Whatever. We don't need exact numbers. But 2 minutes, 20 calories, give or take, is what I do on this every day. Really, we're just trying to get the joints moving. Because if you do morning workouts, which is what I prefer, then you're pretty stiff from sleeping all night. This time around, though, I was at work and I didn't have time for the gym in the morning. So here I am at like 12:30 at night because I don't miss. That's another thing that I think is the most important aspect of the gym, is that you just go. That's the most important part, is going. There's Jerry Seinfeld, I think, was the guy with this idea of not breaking the chain, where if you have a streak of being consistent with doing something on a daily basis, just do it. Don't worry about the quality. Because for him, his whole thing was, I write a joke every day. Was every joke that he wrote, especially in the beginning, good? Hell no. Likewise, when you're starting out with fitness, when you're starting out with the gym, are you going to have good workouts in the beginning? Are you going to know what you're doing? No. I think I've said this before, like, if you've never lifted a weight in your life, but you want to get into working out, you want to get into exercise and fitness, just find a gym, walk in, walk around for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You don't even need to touch anything. And then walk out and leave. And then do it again the next day. And then do it again the next day. And once it becomes like a consistent thing that you're going into the building, you're just going to naturally like sit down at a machine. You might not lift anything. You might not do anything. Like, if I had never been on a rowing machine before and I saw one, I sat down, I would do this. Is there any benefit to this? No. But then maybe after a couple of days of doing that, I'm like, oh, this thing, interesting. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, there's little pads for the feet. Okay, let's do that. Okay, let's see how far this chain goes. Oh, it goes all the way here. Wow. And then there, and then here, and then, wow. Now you're using the rowing machine when you didn't know how to use the rowing machine. Just because you sat on the thing for 5 days in a row. That's how it all works at the gym. That's how it works out with anything in life, honestly. Keep trying it. Do it over and over. So like I said, we're doing arms today. We're going to do 2 tricep exercises, 2 bicep exercises, and then we're going to do a little forearm superset. It's all going to be drop sets. Simple stuff. Really simple stuff. All right. Let me raise this up. How you doing? don't even need an attachment for this one. Lower this to knee level, give or take. And then a little warm up, 5 reps, no resistance. Then you go up. 3, 4, 5. Find the weight that I know that I'm good with. And then we're going to go to failure. Maybe even hit a couple of partials. All right. 8 full ones, 2 partial ones. Drop once, do it again. Four plus 2. Another drop. And then a third time. Six plus 2. You do a little bit more on that one. How nice. Now we're going to do the right side. Hey, looking at my butt. Stop it. No free shows. Unless I like you. You can have anything for free. Dude over there is wearing a Spider-Man t-shirt. That's cool. I want one. How many of these did I do? 8. 2. 4. 6. 7. 8. 8 plus 2. Drop. Repeat. I think I did 4 on the other side. Always start with your weaker side, by the way. I'm right-handed. My right hand's stronger. My right side, in general, is stronger. So we start with the left because the left side can't do as many reps. That's how you fix it in balances. You start on the weaker side. Oh shit. OT between the Nuggets and the Sixers. Nuggets won. All right. Triceps. That's exercise 1 right there. Now, biceps. Where's the attachment I want? My wife. My wife. King of the castle. King of the castle. I have a chair. I have a chair. Skeet, skeet, bang, bang. We're looking for a place to post up. Oh man, Borat was so funny. This is the attachment I want. Not that it makes a big difference. Use the one that you like. This is the one that I like. We're gonna put you over here so you can see. Hello, you fell. Are you okay? There we go. So get it aligned. It's Jeff Nipper likes this one. I tried it out. I was like, oh, that's pretty good. 6 plus 2. Up is 2. One more drop. Okay, now we'll do the other side. Terry Stotts is the Warriors assistant coach. I thought he was head coach of the Trailblazers. Boy, am I out of touch. I got caught on my pocket twice now. That's so annoying. You know what else is annoying? Is being a Lakers fan and watching the Lakers lose. LeBron. All right, second exercise done. That was biceps. Now we're doing the forearms. Once we're done with forearms, we're going to round it out with one more tricep exercise and one more bicep exercise. Wait, 14 minutes in. Yeah, this is going to be a quick workout, especially because there's no one here. All right. What remix is this? Where's the 20-pounder? I know a couple of guys that are actually no, I'm not gonna say that. too dark and edgy for the internet. So the 20s, just gonna warm up with it. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And for me personally, I can handle the 80-pound one, so I'm gonna grab that. And just like usual, drop sets, go to failure, do some partials. Except I've noticed that the further the muscle is away from the core of the body, the more reps you can do, but with lighter weight usually. And so the biceps and the triceps, I was doing 8 reps to failure, and then the drops was like 4. Whereas with the forearms, I'm probably gonna do like somewhere in the 15 to 20 on that first set, and on the drops like 10 to 15. Just I don't know why. That's what I've noticed. The natural tendency to be. All right, go down 70. Another thing that I like about the way that I do these workouts is that I'm not attached to any location, weight, equipment for more than like a minute. So I can borrow it from someone and be like, hey, I just need to hit 1 set with this. And they're like, okay, cool. And then 30 seconds later, I give it back to them. The weekend. I like the weekend's music. There's some good songs. All right, I'm at the point where I can't move that weight at all. All right, that was the underhanded grip. Now we're doing the overhanded grip. I need to. If there was a 45-pound bar, I would be using that one all day because that's what I need. But no, it's only increments of 10. Where's the 50 at? Huh. All right. Fuck it. I only need it for 1 set, anyways. We're just using a barbell because I know these are 45s. All right, let's what 40? Yeah, let's do 40. 30's too late. I also like the T-Pain's music. The what's it called? Blame It. Jamie Foxx and T-Pain. It's one of my favorite favorite songs. Blame it on the alcohol. 30. There it is. And done. Ah! Yeah. Back to triceps. Late night workouts are so chill. One time I did a late night workout, I was drunk. that was not smart. Alright. Raise this up again. Look at that bicep, man. Holy. It's probably going to be a more weird looking one if I'm being honest. Because I read somewhere how your arm needs to go behind for it to hit a different part of the tricep. So we're just gonna do that. And this is the way that I prefer to do it. Where put that on the floor. Where I get up real close, straddle this baby, and then behind. Warm up. What weight was I doing with these? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nah, that seems much. How about this? Six plus 2. Drop it. Again. That's from something. I don't know where. That's one. All right. The other side. Right, now we're over here. Kevin Durant. How long have we been here? 24 minutes. Jeff Green sitting in the corner. Jeff Green, back when he was dunking more, those highlights are so underrated. Shout out Raymond Felton, bro. He was just like a dude in the NBA. Everybody's got like their favorite player when they were growing up watching the NBA. It was like, you know, this dude is not like no all-star or anything, but like you like his vibes. You know who else is cool? Alexei Shved when he was on the Knicks. Why am I moving this? I don't need to move this. Actually, I do need to move this. We're going to be doing something similar to the other bicep exercise, except it's going to have a different grip. Because before it was like we're back here bringing it forward like that. This time we're going to have it gripped like that. Well, supinated, natural grip, I don't know. Where we're going to bring it up like that. So one was like this, and the other's like this. I'm sure many of you are familiar with that grip. You fucking weirdos. Stop doing that. I don't think we need to. Actually, we do. Where is it? Where is it? Where are the drugs? Where are the drugs? Joker. Joker. It's a low pony, Joker. You can't do that to the Pokemon. There are laws against the Pokemon, Joker. Oh, so you have heard of this, man. You know what this is. Yeah, okay. Get aligned. Six plus two. 6 fulls, 2 partials. Those Knicks teams were so bad, man. 2014 Knicks, the 2015, 16 Knicks, tragic. But now that they got Jalen Brunson, they got Anthony Towns, Josh Hart, like all them. Good team. Good team. Fun to watch. Alright. I love my workouts. I used to do like 3-hour workouts. Can you believe that? And like I was a college student. Only thing I had was my classes, and that was it. My friends hanging out, and then gym. So I had time for 3-hour workouts. And I was keeping up with them for a few months, but after maybe, I want to say 4 months of it, 3 or 4 months of it, I hit this plateau. And I realized that to break the plateau, I needed to rest a little bit. Rest is important. But we're at 30 minutes. Workout's done.